Holy freaking rickrack, Batman. It's been a month since my last video update, and I've been asked 3 times in the last couple of days, where's your next video? Where's your next video? So I figured, well, I'm here. Dog's over there. May as well do a video. Last month, what's been going on, Wade? Well, let me tell you. Not much. Doing well. Just hanging out at work, working our shift. Get up at 6 in the morning, go to work, be home by noon, run around the yard with the dog, go for a swim. Been swimming a lot the last 6 weeks. I ended up joining the Fort Saskatchewan swim pool there, month to month. It's a good deal. So I go swimming every couple of days, and I don't know, it seems to be working. I've lost about 15 pounds in the last month. Dog's lost about 5 or 6 pounds in the last month just from running, so that's all a good thing. Other than that, not much is new. Got a few more little issues on the RV all fixed up and plugged up, and all that fun stuff that needs to get done, and kind of got some of it done. I got a haircut. Hey, and I like that shit. I didn't brush it because I didn't feel like it. Um, what else has been going on? Golf tournament 3 weeks ago now. The Ardent Roof Systems Stollery Children's Hospital golf tournament. I ended up doing all the photography for them for that, and they were really happy with that. So that turned out really good. Made a lot of contacts, met a lot of really really neat people out there, and had fun. Had a good time. So that was a good day. And then this weekend I had a wedding I shot, so I'm going to try and get over to the bride and groom's place tomorrow, Wednesday, to drop their photos off to them. So hopefully we can arrange that. And then this afternoon at work, well, this morning at work afternoon. I don't work afternoons. That's for you other kids. So this afternoon I got a text message from somebody who I haven't heard from in quite some time. Jana, our neighbor across the street in Bruderheim, texted me. She writes for the Lamont Leader magazine, or Lamont Leader newspaper. Not magazine, it's a newspaper. And she reached out to me because Doe and I had received a $1,000 donation from Hang in the 30s, which is a charitable organization out of Mallaig, Alberta. And every year they put on a complete demonstration of how farming was done in the 30s. And people go to it. It's all volunteers. Everybody that does anything within that organization, it's a volunteer thing. And people go to see it. They donate piles and piles of money. Jana was telling me they raised like $60 million since 1999. So it's pretty big. They've been able to help 7,500 families in the, I don't want to say Lamont because it's not Lamont, but in the country area here in northeast Alberta. Uh, Anytime somebody has cancer and they need a little help with their bills, these people donate $1,000 to those people to help them out, and it helped us out. I'll tell you, because we paid for Doe's stay at the Compassion House in Edmonton with that money. So it was kind of cool to hear from Jana. Then she phoned me a little while later. She asked if she could phone and basically interviewed me about what I knew about the Mallaig charity, the Hang in the 30s charity, and so forth. And basically just told her what Doe and I had gone through. Didn't know much more about it other than what we had seen and read in the newspapers and stuff. We've never been out to it. I'd like to get out to it, but this year's done and gone already, so it's not going to happen this year. And then we got into the topic of, or she spun the topic into the cost of those medications that weren't covered by Alberta Healthcare. Uh, the cost of the cost of the medications and what we paid out of pocket after getting emergency Blue Cross coverage and still paying ridiculous amounts of money out of pocket just for medications and so forth. And Jana has been going back and watching the podcasts that Doe and I have done, or Doe and I had done while she was going through her treatments. And that's how she came up with a whole pile of numbers and information and so forth. that she just wanted to clarify and stuff. So she's gonna be writing a big long article in the Lamont Leader. So when that comes out, I'll share a copy on Facebook, I guess, or I don't know, whatever. I'll steal a couple copies. My name will be in print for one of the few times without being followed by the words "is being sought for," "is wanted for," "did this," "did that," whatever. So finally, my name in print for a good reason. So that's kind of cool. Um, then yesterday, no, day before yesterday, I don't remember. One of these last couple days, I get a messenger message over Facebook from a lady in Lamont who had stumbled across my Facebook photography page and went through the pictures and sent me a message saying that she's really into photography, has been all her life. She used to work for Ansel Adams, of course, world very famous black and white photographer, landscape photographer. And would I like to meet her for coffee to discuss photography? So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, well, Ansel Adams, somebody who worked for him lives in Lamont. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. What if anything? I'm going to have a coffee, which I always enjoy a good coffee. So I went and met with her this afternoon, and what a fascinating lady. She's 73 or 74 years old. She lost her husband to cancer last year, about the same time that Doe passed away, going through the same cancer. So we had that to talk about, and we started talking about photography and stuff like that. And she looked me dead in the eye and says, "The photography you do, your landscape photography, even though it's in color, that's what struck me because it reminded me of the work Ansel did." I was like, "Bullshit." And she says, "No, I'm dead serious." I was like, "Thanks for the compliment." I'm like, "Cool." So yeah, I'm being compared to Ansel Adams. Makes me feel kind of good. Yeah. What else was going on? Oh, we'll share this with you. Yeah, we'll share this with you. Uh, a couple Tuesdays ago, sitting here in the evening and bored, and went down a rabbit hole. I watched the first three podcasts that Doe and I did after she was diagnosed with cancer, after her surgery, after she came home after her surgeries. And the first one and a half, I watched three of them. And the first one and a half was nothing but streams of tears and snot bubbles. The last one and a half, I was sitting here killing myself laughing. Just how silly were we? Like this is together we were just pure silliness. And that's it was very therapeutic, very helpful. So if you want, jump back and watch those pods. They're there forever. So I got to quit banging on this table because it jumps the camera around. Those pods will be there forever. So we'll always have that little way to go back and remember and visit and enjoy. And it is therapeutic. It helps. So coming up this week, we gotta take Miss Fuzzy Ass over here, who the shedding machine causes me to sweep and vacuum the motorhome 3, 4, 6 times a day because of the amount she sheds. We're gonna go in the car. She hates the car. She hates the motorhome too. She doesn't mind living in the motorhome. Doesn't like driving in it. She's not good on the road, but she's gonna have to be. So we're gonna make our way up to Smoky Lake, go see Hannah the Barbarian, and get Kona's fur trimmed and a deep clean because she's full of mud and toes done and the whole 9 yards. So I'll be up Smoky Lake way on Thursday. If anybody up there wants to get together for a coffee, shoot me a message. I'll probably stop in and see Barry and Rose if they're home this time around. And then that's really about it. Everything else is just hunky and dory, working, trying to save money. Or not much going on. Again, though, I want to thank all of you for sticking around and kind of sharing in my little journey here. It'll get more exciting as we get closer to going to Mexico. I can tell you that much. It's official. I gave Terry my letter of resignation. My last day will be October 28th. That's all payday cutoff, just to make it easier for our accountant. And that way I'm not having to wait 2 weeks for 1 day's pay or 2 days pay or something. So yeah, just October 28th will be my last day, and then we're going to be out of here probably. Oh, there's 31 days in October. We might leave the 31st, maybe even the 30th. Who knows? And hit the highway and make our way down south and figure out life as we go along. 61 years old, starting over. Somebody's got to do it, right? I mean, it may as well be me and Kona. And if you feel so inclined, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button, and hit the bell too. You're there. It's 3 clicks. It's free. It costs you nothing. It's free. So hit the bell, hit the like, da da da. It helps me out. Helps out in the algorithms. Gets me more viewers. The more viewers I get, the better off. The better things become. The network won't come and cancel my show on me. So whatever. So yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, any concerns, any you want to get together for coffee before I leave, or whatever, you want to get together for dinner, shoot me a shout, shout me a shoot, fire me a message, phone me, whatever. I don't care, and we'll go from there. And we'll probably do another video. I'll try not to make it a month this time. Maybe in 2 weeks, if I remember to. It's just that Jana reminded me, and Dave phoned me and reminded me, and I think Terry, no, Joe texted me and asked what the hell. So here you are, guys. Quit your whining. Here's a new video for you, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Have a good night. Ciao.